What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan, and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have another deck profile for AD1 format. We're looking at Red Hybid. We talked about this. We weren't sure we were going to do this to begin with. We only had the three decks, Imperial, Omni, and Shine. We actually have all our stuff for Shine, so Shine's going to be our last deck profile for the format, which we're really excited about. But right now we're going to be talking about Red Hybid because Red Hybid got some pretty decent support in this set, and it's actually propelled it up to the being able to top events like it used to. And it's really cool how it's bringing some of that Unity stuff out that never really got to see a lot of play in BT18. Unity didn't do really big numbers, but this new Red Hybid stuff is making use of some of the Unity stuff, so that's really cool. But let's get into it. Let's talk about the deck. Let's talk about what we like about it and how it's different from the last time we actually played Red Hybid, which was a long time ago. And just it's one of our favorite decks. We took it. I took Red Hybid to so many tournaments. Did up decently well with it, and I just love the deck in general. So let's get into it. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button. Comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of fun. All right, well, of course, you got to have your 4 Koromon from BT14 because it's just the best draw egg when you remove a card from security stack, draw 1. So even if it's on like an Ukomon, you're getting draws off of it, which is the whole point, getting to your pieces, getting your Tamers, getting to your stuff. You just need to do it as fast as possible, and the Koromon is the best target for that. Playing 3 Ukomon only. Ukomon's not as important as it used to be in this deck, but it's still a really great card to just keep pushing out your stuff because you don't care about your level 3s, and so it just makes sense to play Ukomon in a deck that you don't care about a stack in the back because you're going to be digivolving on your Tamers lots. So just being able to search and then swing, get a draw, and just puts more value on the board, and then just put another level 3 down. We play 2 copies of Grabimon from BX6. This is an old one, and it's because of his inheritable, because you can place cards underneath. You can trash cards, and you can place cards from your hand underneath your Tamers, so you get those inheritables. So when attacking, if this Digimon has Hybrid or 10 Warriors in its form or type, it gains a memory. So this is good memory gain that you can just attach, which is kind of nice for when attacking, especially if you go over by 1 and then use abilities end of turn to attack. We also play 3 copies of Flamemon from BT17, which is the real top 3. Add 1 card with Hybrid or 10 Warriors trait and 1 Tamer card with inherited effects among them to the hand and return the rest to the bottom of the deck. So this is there to hopefully get you 2 hits every time. It also has the on deletion. You may play a Tamer card with inherited effects from your hand without paying the cost. So that's kind of nice too if you get that inheritable off. We play 4 copies of the Flamemon from BT21, which is main. By suspending this Digimon, you may play 1 red Tamer card with inherited effects from your hand without paying the cost. If you did place this Digimon under that played Tamer. So, and then you get his inheritable, which is plus 2000 DP, so it's actually really cool. So just having him come out of the back and then play a free Tamer for you is so good. And then you get that plus 2000 inheritable whenever you digivolve that Tamer. So that's really good. So that's it for our. There's not a lot of level 3s, not a lot of rookies. It's only 9 rookies, but you don't care because you're just there to worry about your top end, your level 4s. We play 4 copies of the Agunimon from BT21, and I got one of the event pack ones. Plus 2000 inheritable. Digivolves for 2 on a level 3. Or 2 on a Tamer. Also, Digivolves on Burning Greymon for 0. When Digivolving, you may place 1 Hybrid or Hero Trait Digimon card from your hand or trash as this Digimon's Bomb Digivolution card. Or under any of your red Tamers with inherited effects. And then when attacking this Digimon, may Digivolve into a red Hybrid or Hero Trait Digimon card in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 1. So you can always go into your level 5 or like a Burning Greymon for 0, or you can go into your level 5 for reduced cost of 1. We also play 3 copies of the BT18 Agunimon, which has another, again, has a plus 2000 inheritable. It digivolves 3 and 3 on a Tamer or a level 3, but it digivolves for 2 on Takuya, on any card with Takuya in its name, and Burning Greymon for 0, of course. When digivolving, you may return 1 card with the Hybrid or 10 Warriors trait, or 1 Tamer card with inherited effects from your trash to your hand, so it adds pieces back, so that's really nice. 3 copies of Burning Gray, which digivolves on Takuya for cost 2, or level 3 Digimon for 3. You can't digivolve on any other Tamer other than Takuya, or you can digivolve on a Agunimon for cost 1, which, like I said, with that BT21 one, that would be, when attacking, it would be 0. He's got Raid, he's got when attacking, this Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with the hybrid trait in the hand with the digivolution cost reduced by 1. So that's pretty cool as well. Plus 2000 inheritable. So again, you're just always like attacking and then digivolving into better stuff. You play 2 copies of Kazimon, which has the when digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. It also has when attacking, once per turn, one of your Digimon or Tamers may digivolve into a green or red Digimon card with the hybrid trait in the hand with the digivolution cost reduced by 1. So helps you do digivolving when attacking. Also has a sweet inheritable. All turns when this Digimon would leave the battle area other than by your effects, you may play 1 Tamer card with inherited effects from this Digimon's digivolution cards without paying the cost. So that's kind of cool. We also have 1 copy of Zephyrmon. It gives you inheritable piercing. It has piercing on it, and then it has on play when digivolving, one of your Digimon with gets plus 3000 DP until the end of your opponent's turn. So a little bit of a power boost there. So that's kind of nice. And it digivolves on a Zoe, or it digivolves on a it can digivolve on a level 3 or a Tamer for 4, but it digivolves cost 1 Kazimon and on a Zoe for cost 3. And you do have a Zoe in this deck, so that's kind of nice. And then we also play 1 copy of Kumamon. It has the same inheritable as the Kazimon. When the Digimon will leave the battle area other than by your effects, you may play 1 Tamer card with inherited effects from the Digimon's digivolution cards without paying the cost. It has when digivolving, trash the bottom 2 digivolution cards of one of your opponent's Digimon, and then it has the same when attacking. When one of your Digimon or Tamers digivolve into a blue or red Digimon card with the hybrid trait in the hand with the digivolution cost reduced by 1. So, yeah, it's good. So we like that. That is our champion lineup. Quite a big champion lineup. It's like is it like 14? Yeah, it's like 14 champions. So big champion lineup because you are playing a lot of these on a lot of your Tamers, or just even putting them underneath your Tamers as inheritable effects. So that's kind of cool. We play 4 copies of the new Agunimon, or sorry, not Agunimon, Aldemon from AD1, plus 4000 inheritable. Digitals on Takuya Kambara with 2 or more hybrid trait cards under it for cost 3, so you can go straight to your level 5 as long as you have 2 or more hybrid cards underneath them. It's got rush, so if you play the Tamer that turn, you can still rush attack. It has digitals for 3 on a level 4, and then when digitaling, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. End of attack on deletion, you may trash 1 hybrid or 10 Warriors trait card from your hand. If this effect trash, draw 2. So draws 2, so it's a draw engine for the deck. Then you may play 1 red, blue, or green Tamer card with inherited effects from your hand or trash without paying the cost. So you can trash something that you want to put underneath with an ability, and then play a Tamer card from your trash or your hand. It's so good. Hopefully you draw into your Tamers because you're drawing 2 off this effect. It's so good. The rush, the draw power, and the free Tamer play on this card is what's making this deck really, really good. We still play 2 copies of the old Aldemon that has the inheritable of the Digimon with the hybrid or 10 Warriors traits. This Digimon has the hybrid or the 10 Warriors in its traits. It doesn't activate security effects on option cards it checks, which is always great. And it also has the when one of your Digimon or Tamer card or Tamer when one of your Digimon with a Tamer card in its Digivolution cards Digivolve into this card in the hand, reduce the memory cost by 2. So he can Digivolve for 1 if you have a Tamer underneath him. And then he has the when Digivolving, basically gets plus, if a card with the hybrid in its traits is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, gets plus 4,000. So it's super big stacked. So that's it for our level 5s. The Aldemon is super important. That's the card. The new Aldemon's so good. We're playing 1 copy of Promo Emperor Greymon, which can Digivolve from any Takuya with 5 hybrid trait cards under it for cost 4. So it can warp straight there or 4 on a level 5. And then blocker, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. Alternates this Digimon gets plus 1,000 for each color in its Digivolution cards. And then end of your turn, this Digimon unsuspends. So it's cool. So if you have cards that allow you to attack end phase, you can attack, pass turn, unsuspend, and attack again. So it gets you multiple checks. You have 2 copies of the BT18 Emperor Greymon, which Digivolves for 5 on level 5 or 5 on a Takuya with 5 or more hybrid trait cards underneath them. When Digivolving, for each color in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash any one Digivolution card from your opponent's Digimon and suspend one of their Digimon, then this Digimon may attack. So for each color, so you can trash. So it's nice because you can strip cards, suspend them, and then you may attack. And then when this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, it gains security attack plus 1 for the turn, and it unsuspends. So that's kind of cool too. So you can attack, you can potentially pierce if you have the right cards underneath through your opponent's Digimon, and then when it deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, it gains that security attack plus 1 right away. So if you have the piercing, it would check 2 and then unsuspend. So it can help you finish off games really fast. So it's not a big focus, but we do, it's a very small focus there is the big guys right there. We have our Tamers, which is obviously a big focus of the game. We have 4 copies of the Tommy, Takuya, and Zoe, so they all are treated as each of their names. So plays out of security. Start of your main phase on play. You may place up to 2 hybrid trait cards with different colors from your hand or trash under this Tamer. If this effect placed, draw 1. So again, draw engine for the deck. Then if there are 4 or more hybrid trait cards under this Tamer, it gains 2 memory. So the fact is that it can place up to 2 every single time is really, really good. And then it's inheritable end of your turn. By attacking with this Digimon with the hybrid or 10 Warriors trait, it gains security attack plus 1 for the attack. So end of turn, you can attack. It lets you attack and gain security attack plus 1. So that's really, really good. I play 3 copies, and I could potentially bump this up to 4 because it is really good, of the Takuya from BT21, which plays off security. Start your main phase. 1 of your Digimon or Tamers may Digivolve into a Digimon with a hybrid or hero trait in the hand. For each of your red Tamers with different names, reduce this effect Digivolution cost by 1. So if you have multiple Tamers out, you can then reduce that Digivolution cost. So that's really good. That's why we have different, like we have this name, and we have another one. And then your turn, once per turn, when your opponent's security stack is removed from, you may play 1 red Tamer card from your hand without paying the cost. So that's pretty easy in this deck. Just being able to play free Tamers off that is really good. And then we have 2 copies of Takuya and Koji, so that's our 3rd name. I like 2 copies. I see a lot of other people will run 4 of this and 1 of this, but I like 2 copies because it is really good. It's got the end of turn may attack. So plays off of security. It's a memory setter. Starting your main phase, you may place up to 1 hybrid trait card with different names from your trash under this Tamer. For each other Tamers add 2 to the maximum number this effect may place. So it's really good. Being able to just play stuff from your trash, and then having other Tamers just makes it even better. And then it's inheritable. As the end of your turn, this Digimon may, with a hybrid or 10 worse trait, may attack a player. So when you Digivolve, you can still attack, which is really, really good. So that's it for our Tamers. There's so like nine Tamers. Play 3 copies of Spirit Evolution. While you have a Tamer with inherited effects, you can ignore this card's color requirement. Main, by trashing this card with the hybrid trait from your hand, draw 2. Sorry, we're trashing 1 card with the hybrid trait from your hand, draw 2. The draw engine also sets up your trash for your plays, because you want your hybrid stuff in the trash so you can add it to your bottom of your Tamers and get those inheritable effects. All turns when any of your Tamers with inherited effects are played, delay. One of your Tamers may Digivolve into a Digimon card with the hybrid trait in the hand without paying the cost. So you could potentially go right into Aldemon with this ability if you had enough inheritables and stuff like that. So that's really good. And then its security ability is you may play 1 Tamer card with inherited effects from your hand. And then add this card to the hand. So really good security ability. I play 2 copies of Atomic Inferno, which gives you security attack +1 and plus 3000 DP. And if you're blocked, you gain 3 memory. So really good. And then if it's hit out of security, all of your Digimon gain security attack +1, which is nuts because it can really kill your opponent really fast with that. So yeah, you have all those different abilities. So I like 2 copies of that. I just think it's really, really good. And then 1 copy of Crimson Blaze for those, stalling out your opponent, not making it so they can't play Digimon by effects. Really, really good. So that's it for the deck. I'm really loving the new stuff. I think it's really cool. I like the fact that these guys are actually better now because of the new Aldemon. Really, it's just super fun. Hybrid's always been a really great deck, just playing with Tamers instead of worrying too much about your stack in the back. And this deck has so many cool ways to play Tamers for free. It just makes it super fast, super aggressive, and that's what's always been really good about Red Hybrid, is the aggressiveness and how fast it is, and just how you can pull off a win really, really quickly. So I've been enjoying this, and this is the build, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think I should have made any changes? There was Corey Kakumon would have been nice to get in here because he has jamming, but with all the DP buffs in this thing, and you don't actually worry about dying, because when you die, you just play a free Tamer back and then go at it again. So let me know your guys' thoughts about all this down below, and we will have that last deck profile for the AD1 format coming out real soon. Hope you guys enjoy as always. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.